everyone! I'm shaking in my boots right now.
I'm not.
Welcome to
I'm so excited.
Part 3 of the Rose Empire finale. This is gonna be a doozy.
No, it's not. We're gonna end up on top like reigning champions.
And because I'm at the top of the initiative order, I'm going to start off with something big. I'm using
cry.
my one and only Divine Intervention. I'm using Divine Intervention right off the bat. Okay, let's go.
All right. So, as soon as you attempt to use your divine intervention,
I'm just going to pull out my holy symbol and just say, "Tyr, please help."
Tyr, help me,
you
please.
start reaching out for aid from your deity, and suddenly you slam into a planar wall.
Oh no.
Your action is not used. Neither is your bonus action. This happens quick enough that you can still do something, but there is something separating you from your deity. You're capable of using his divine magic for spells, but nothing beyond that. There is a barrier.
Waiting my D100s back.
You are separated by a magical barrier that, until dispelled, cannot be.
I do not
breached.
want to give away my position yet. I don't know if I've been seen. I want to try and discertain what this magical barrier is that is stopping me.
Make a religion check and an arcana check.
Oh.
This is the search action, basically.
Arcana, religion.
You can do it.
I believe in
I
you.
give you
Oh, 2 19s! So,
hand wave always
on the
gets them.
religion check, hold on, let me look. On my religion check, they're both minus
They're
1,
both
so
high
they're
enough
still,
that I give you information.
they're
about this.
18s, both.
18s both?
Yeah,
Alright,
because
this is
I have a minus 1 to
Alright,
intelligence.
so this, as you quickly peruse looking over it, the barrier on the wall, the thing that is maintaining the thing, appears to be it feels exactly the same as when you tried to use interplanar travel. You tried to switch to the ethereal plane. This wall is treating your attempts to commune with a being from the upper planes as exactly the same.
So there's literally nothing that I can do about it.
nothing with me.
I wouldn't say that. It is a magical effect that is doing this. Technically, there are ways around magic.
You can leave. You can dispel it.
That was my action though, so I only have a bonus action left.
Yeah. So if magic is not currently effective, then you can use. Then if you find a way to nullify effective magic, then you can use it.
Makes sense. Well, since I only have my bonus action, I am not going to do anything with it. I know it might seem stupid, but I'm going to try and just stay hidden at this point.
All right, that's not a bad. That is a totally respectable decision. Next,
It's their turn.
yes, one of the vampire spawn is going to Varash is going to raise his hand, and the vampire spawn are going to charge straight. One of the vampires is going to charge straight forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and they're going to fling a throw. Wait, how fast are these guys? Let me check. They're going to fling a throwing knife at you. Never mind. They get close enough. They have a speed of 40.
So, yeah. You see, so when he touches over guys, he is shining with holier light than before, and now he has these spectral wings behind him, and just a whole new glow.
Glow up, baby.
All right, he's an angel now.
Kind of. I don't know what I am. But yeah, you can go on ahead and try to
Can't
attack.
be you right now.
All right, cool. Do they? Is there any effect here, or do they just?
No effect. That's his flavor.
Cool. His first attack is a claw attack, and he will miss. His second attack is also a claw attack, and he will get a nat 20.
Dang.
First crit of the night, boys.
Uh-oh. This has already turned out to not be good. Alright. I'm going to turn this over. I forgot to start it for your turn.
So first he goes with the slash, and I kind of
13 slashing damage.
Slashing only?
And that is his turn. Pass it.
His turn is
Okay.
Flip it over again.
Well, don't we use the rest of it?
Not my turn.
Okay. So with that, I'm gonna
Use that.
just kind of hover off the ground a little bit, and just, this is for my friends here, and go for a nice strike against him with my scimitar. Okay, perfect. With this, I get to use my spellcasting modifier for my attack rolls instead of that stuff.
Nice.
Natural 20 for the first hit.
This is going to get nasty real fast, boys.
They just go down.
Is this dealing radiant damage?
It is not. So I am immune to radiant and necrotic damage. I also am immune to the charmed condition.
Good to know, because Varash would probably know that.
Yeah. So I hit him, dealing a. What is a scimitar? D6.
I believe it's a D8.
It is a D6.
D6. Okay, I was wrong.
Oh, that's right. It is 2. This is crit. Those are both really bad. A 1 and a 2 for a. I add my spellcasting modifier, which is fetch.
3 plus 2 modifiers.
Yeah, plus 5. So 9 points of slashing damage. Then extra attack.
I don't think this is enough, yo.
What?
Continue.
17 to hit for the second one.
Hit.
Alright. That will be 6 points of slashing damage.
All right. So 15 in total.
Yeah, and these attacks are magical.
All right.
So I'll slash him like that. And I'll I will take that attack of opportunity and fly.
And the radiant damage was dealt, correct?
No radiant damage.
No.
10, 15, 20, 21, 30, 35, 40. I'll fly 40 feet over to here. So the guy I was next to does get an attack of opportunity against me.
All right. Opportunity attack will be taken. Oops. Miss.
As I fly away, my wings kind of just flare in his face and blind him. I'm coming for you, Fresh.
Inspiration for doing cool flavor.
Yay! I love inspiration.
Inspiration is good.
There's action, bonus action. That is the end of my turn.
All right. Cool. Who's next?
It's me.
All right. Pass the other thing.
Turn it over. I'm gonna just I'm gonna go like this. 10, 15, 20, 24, 30, 35. I'm gonna blast.
Start blasting.
Blast Rash with Eldritch Blast.
With your Eldritch invocations, do you have Repelling Blast?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're halfway down, by the way.
Okay, brother. That's a 15 to hit Rash.
All right. That will miss.
Alright. Well, that'll be my turn.
You have more than one attack as Eldritch Blast.
I'll attack again. That's a 14, so it's not even better.
Also a miss.
I think that's everything.
Cool.
Or do I have 3?
Nope. Not yet.
That's a different one.
And now it's the last 2 Venomous turns.
All right. The other spawn is going to charge towards the Eldritch Blaster. Could you move in for me, please, Eli?
This guy?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's going to make 2 attacks against him.
Oh, who's working?
First attack, 23.
Thanks.
You are grappled. Bite attack. 9.
Nope.
That was so sad.
That was his
I'm so
turn.
Glad you didn't get it. All right. And now it's Rash's turn.
Brash is going to like stretch for a moment, and then he's going to
How much damage did I take for the first hit?
none.
Oh.
He's just
He can choose
grappling
to
you.
grapple instead of dealing damage, and if he does so, then bite attack is possible.
Oh.
And they'll always want to do their bite attack if they can manage it. And fly directly towards Tother. Tother.
That's not something I would have expected.
Tother, you are about to take several attacks.
That makes sense.
He's first going to Sorry, I need to decide exactly how nasty I'm going to do. He's going to draw his greatsword.
Silas. Holy deities be with us.
20 plus 25
Hits.
Can I use my inspiration?
to make me reroll.
Yep.
It's not gonna help.
18.
That is my armor class.
Not as bad.
I rolled poorly. 7 slashing damage.
That's not terrible. Okay.
Bonus action after he will attempt to grapple you. You may make an athletics or an acrobatics check to a fight.
Acrobatics.
11.
Oh! I bet you, if I had rolled this dice, I would have done so much better.
You are grappled.
I would have gotten a 16.
He will now take his second attack.
Bite.
Bite. Roll the hit. He has the grappler feat, so he has advantage.
Out of all of the attacks, please let this one miss.
Nat 20.
I'm not letting that happen and gonna pull him back with silvery barbs.
Rolling again. I still have. Do I have to re-roll the advantage or just that one roll?
Let me read silvery barbs again.
We'll just assume that I just re-rolled that one for this one, and that will be
the shooting
a
factor re-rolls
19.
also lower.
Yep, that's one above my armor class, so it still hits. But it's not a nat 20. Thank you, Eli.
All right, put these through the screen. 4 piercing damage. Sorry, not 4 piercing damage. 8 piercing damage and 7 necrotic damage.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
And you have your max HP reduced by 7.
I'm gonna take that advantage and give it to myself.
Okay.
Is that top of initiative order then?
Yep.
So now we're back at me, right?
Yep.
Can I try... Oh, that's gonna use my action, gosh dang it!
Vampires are
I'm gonna do a stupid thing. Okay? I'm gonna try and connect myself in this panicked moment and like target whatever was blocking me. That planar block, whatever it was. And I'm gonna try and cast a spell magic on it.
Make a spellcasting check.
A spell casting
What
check?
level are you casting the spell at? Just quite curious. Just normal 3rd?
No. I'm gonna cast it at 6th level.
Add 6 to whatever your roll is.
I don't think I have anything that's really gonna be useful at 6th level.
Your spellcasting mod. So like make a roll, add your wisdom, and add 6.
Wisdom, add 6.
So is that plus 11, making it a 29?
Yeah. 29.
You cast a spell magic, and it, like you just focus on your you just close your eyes and focus internally, and you find the barrier and push against it. This is ridiculously hard magic. Like this is not ninth level magic. Like 9th level magic feels hard, but this is indestructible. You push against it, struggling with all of your might, and feel something reaching back as well, pushing against it. And then from both sides, the barrier collapses, and a little hole opens in it, connecting. You and only you are now, for the next minute, exempt from the border.
You can leave.
And all effects that includes all of the effects that it gives you. And in addition, as soon as you do this, your divine intervention that you are attempting to do is answered.
I don't have to roll for it?
You do not have to roll for it.
The gods are on our side now.
Tyr was actively reaching, and that is why you could successfully break the border at all.
Wow. That's pretty
We
good.
love it when the gods answer.
What happens?
That's a different one. Go check it out.
That is a great question.
Better make it epic.
Wait, I decide what happens?
You can either make a request or just tell us what happens. I will be, if you would actually make a request, and I will tell it in epic fashion if I can.
Please, I want to
Tell me
hear
what
from
you want. Tell me your request.
There's a lot going on.
My request? I want to not be grappled, and I want it to be daytime. I don't know if that can happen. I don't know, like, what the limit of
You want there to be sunlight.
sunlight. Yes, maybe not daytime, but I want there to be sunlight cast upon the area.
You feel the barrier, like you feel it put, like as you make this request, you feel the world around you shudder, and then suddenly there's a burst of enormous light coming from light. You two, as you're watching, like you see Varash like sink his fangs into Tother's throat. Like, blood spurts out, and suddenly, originating from his body, an enormous burst of golden light.
Change deities, bro. You gotta change from trickster to light domain now.
You see, from within, just like from his back, sprout two enormous wings,
Let's go,
and then a second pair.
Huh?
He has two pairs of wings and then a third. Six wings on his back. Each one each one covered in metallic feathers. Each one sharp as a razor.
Oh.
You have been temporarily ascended to the level of a Valkyrie. You gain a flight speed of 80 feet.
Oh, that's better than mine.
You shed sunlight in a radius of 60 feet around you. And in addition, anytime you make a melee attack, you may add an additional 2d8 radiant damage.
Oh my goodness.
The gods have blessed you, boy.
You are immune to the following conditions: prone, charmed, grappled, and paralyzed.
Those are all.
No longer grappled.
Those are all relevant conditions.
Most important thing here, though, you are concentrating.
Oh.
Should your concentration be broken, and all of these effects will immediately end.
Got it. That makes sense.
All right, that is your turn.
That is my turn.
Their turn.
Their turn. He takes 20 damage.
20 radiant damage?
Yep. He's in some... Wait, yeah, he's within 60 feet of you. He takes it. Attack! Actually, no, that's not what he's going to do. For all intents and purposes, that counts as a 9th level spell cast, just so you are aware.
Okay.
So, he's going to attempt to dispel it.
It's top of initiative order, right?
Yes, so he went first, and then next is Vampire Spawn.
Okay.
He fails.
Oh, cool.
Alright. That is his turn.
I was gonna intervene there. But I was like, is it top of initiative order? Because I have my reactions back now.
You get your reaction back starting at your turn.
Okay. I'm going to... How far are you?
They're also suspended 10 feet in the air.
I'm flying as well. Tasha's guys give me flying speed of 40.
Wait, he's suspended?
Okay, that was pretty
Crash?
cool. I don't know why.
I'm just gonna...
Normally that's not what happens, but appropriate awesomeness must be achieved for this fight.
I'm gonna take my scimitar and just kind of like raise it to the sky and just... Varash, you're mine! Leave him alone. I dispel my earthly bounds. And I'm just gonna charge towards him. Not charge towards him. I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50. Go over here and bring him to me and use Vortex Warp.
Is there any sort of saving throw that must be made?
Yeah, he has to make a... I believe it's con... con saving throw.
Con saving throw? I'm going to give him disadvantage because he's pretty dang surprised. And not... Well, a con saving throw you can't really have disadvantage on for a surprise. Either way, he fails.
We'll put him... right about there. I'm being cautious of his anti-magic field.
Hell fly speed 80.
You can get behind him. So I'll bring him right there as that action. I don't think I have any other actions. And I'll just essentially dispel. If that means anything.
You have to tell me. You have to tell me what you do. But your turn, you used your action. Do you have anything else you want to do?
I don't have anything else. I can't extra attack since I used a spell. Tother, you still have that other bag with you.
Yes.
Toss it!
Just gonna throw it?
As your reaction, you may throw it.
Okay. I will use my reaction for it.
And that's pretty far. Make an athletics check, but your strength modifier is now replaced with a with a 20. Add that to the Valkyrie powers. You just have a 20.
You just can throw it.
Got it.
And proficiency in athletics.
Oh, so that would be a +9 then, right?
I don't know what your proficiency modifier
I think
is.
it's a +4 right now.
Then yeah, +9.
So that means, oh wow, that's still not great. It's 21.
You need to get a new idea of what not great is. He eats the bag to you.
I'm gonna catch it. And
I'm here. We're about to release 62 gallons of holy water on
I take that one. You like going for a swim? Let's go swim in the astral plane and take out the other bag of holding.
No! I did not see this coming in the slightest.
Just gonna, as I do it, look at Twister and just give him a nice little wink and combine the two bags.
That's my job.
Nothing happens.
Because you can't go between planes!
Oh no! I needed to check for
Even
myself.
the astral plane cannot reach this place.
It can't send us to the astral plane here? So I combine them, just... You scoundrel. This would have been so nice for you. Put them on my side. I'll just hold these for later.
That was slightly anticlimactic. It would have been epic, but unfortunately, logic must rule somewhat here. My rules must hold, and that would be an anticlimactic end to the fight.
I don't know, it'd be pretty climactic.
He still has 147 HP to go.
Would be pretty nice. I'll just end my turn after that with having both, fetch. And pass my turn over to my fellow Twister here.
My turn. I run.
You run!
Opportunity attack.
Hit those two!
15. Opportunity attack. Hit me.
Miss.
Oh. Okay.
It swings over and you just put it swings with a claw to attempt to grapple you, and you're just like, no sir, and just hands off, and give him a little shove and keep going.
35. And know what? Now I'm gonna blast.
Gotta blast.
Boom, boom, boom.
And does a 21 hit?
21 hit? Yeah, that will hit.
First attack does 13 points of damage. Second attack, 25. And then that's another 9 points of damage.
Wow.
That's a decent amount of damage from 2.
Eldritch Blast, but she is not resistant to it. Put the hand down.
Cool.
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That will be my turn.
All right, cool. That means it's my turn now.
Yes. This is scary.
Cool. Other vampire spawn is going to have basically the same reaction to your sudden transformation as the other guy. He's going to try to dispel it also.
Scared. Scared. Is it dispelled?
18.
And what is it?
The DC is 10 plus spell level.
19. He has a 19.
Barely.
So he barely missed it.
But he has a +4 modifier.
Oh my goodness!
Silvery barbs. 16 total.
Nice.
Whew! That was a good silvery barb right there.
I'm keeping
I'm having
you
fun
alive.
playing with your emotions. This is great time.
So I just take that as he like goes to dispel, and I'm like, oh, fetch. Tother, I need you out here, and I'll give you that advantage.
Okay.
All
Makes
right.
sense.
And they have officially both used their dispel magics for the round, for the combat. Yeah. Barash is now going to start wailing on you.
Uh-oh.
It's fine. I'll be fine.
He's not going to bother with... He's going to bonus action grapple right off the bat. Athletics or acrobatics, please.
Please, you gotta pass this.
No, it's fine, my friends. I'm fine. I have plans.
You have plans?
Wait, come on, guys. You know I have plans. Acrobatics, you can say.
Uh-huh.
I have advantage as my blade song is up. That was nice. Wait. 21.
21.
Means he succeeds.
No, that means rollies.
Oh, rollies! No modifiers with it?
No modifiers with it.
May the higher gods bless this dice roll. 12.
18. You are grappled. Advantage on all attacks. He's going to make a bite attack first. I'm very glad I have advantage. Dirty 20.
I have a 24 AC.
Miss. Longsword. 24.
That matches my AC.
Oh, wait, no, 28. Sorry.
Destroys your AC.
You can see the wings
Sorry,
start
I
to
meant
like...
25. It was one more than what I meant to say. I need to get new D6s. 6 slashing damage.
Oh.
I'm borrowing some of yours, Eli.
Alright, I succeed on my saving throw.
And that is his turn. Actually, he's got you grappled. That means you're coming with him. He's gonna fly straight up.
Good enough for me.
How high?
He flies to his maximum thing, 60 feet in the air.
Okay.
Let's end with his turn. That means... Tother?
Mm-hmm.
You're up.
Got it. Please turn back on. Okay. Well, I haven't... How high in the air is he?
60 feet.
He is 60 feet. I have a fly speed of 80. That's an issue.
Time to pull out my trig.
Not trigonometry!
What is the length of the hypotenuse?
Actually, though...
I'm not actually doing the thing, but decide what you're going to do
Okay.
on top.
You could just bonus action. You could just
How many
action
fingers do you
dash.
I could action dash, but then I wouldn't be able to attack.
But just being nearby
That would help, yes.
with the radiant sunlight.
Yeah, that's actually... If it is more than 80, I'm going to action dash. And,
55 with the base and 60 on the
and just
side.
get close to him so that sunlight does damage. If not,
Alright.
I'm going... If it is less than 80, I am literally going to just stab him.
Yay, stabbing.
I think it's probably going to be about 100 feet.
You could...
I'm almost done. He is precisely 81.4 feet away from you.
Gavin, what second level bonus action spells do you have?
Second level bonus action spells? Let me look. Second level bonus action. I have Healing Word and Spiritual Weapon.
What? I thought you had access to Misty Step.
I had Misty Step, but I had to take damage first. It says.
Nope, Misty Step is just teleportation.
So
Misty
yeah.
Escape is what
Basically, I have Dimension Door.
that takes an action, though.
That takes an action.
Yeah, you're right.
If you want, I will add 1 to his AC because you have to reach a little further in order to get the 1 extra foot.
You know what? I'm down. Let's do it.
Stab him!
So I'm gonna move up the 80 feet anyway, and I'm going to just, with my dagger, just stab him.
I love that, despite the fact that you're 60 by 55 feet away, that's only 81 feet.
Literally.
Math, everybody.
Math is amazing.
Math.
No, math
rules.
sucks. It feels like it should be so much further than that. I thought he was safe from you.
I mean, technically he could be. Okay, so I'm gonna try and stab him with my dagger. That's not gonna hit. That's
15.
That's a 6. Yeah, not gonna hit.
15, you said?
Yeah.
Wait, silver barbed. Remember? You have that advantage from me.
Oh, I do have that advantage. Oh, that's a natural 19 plus 7.
Hits.
That's why
Yes!
we love our wizards.
And it's a dagger,
So it's a D4.
but
D4 plus poison damage, which he's immune to.
I just
Plus
wanted
2d8 radiant damage.
Get the D8s out. 2 more of those. 4 plus 6, that's 10. And then that's
plus
an
another
18.
8, so 18
plus
plus 3, which is 21 damage.
You have a 20 in strength, sir. Plus 5.
Oh yes!
Oh man.
So that's a
25.
That's a 25 damage, but you only double the radiant damage, right? Or does radiant not get double?
You're not vulnerable.
Okay, yeah, never mind then. So yeah, 25 damage, just whoosh, stab.
That's a big stab.
Mm-hmm. It is a very big stab. Big stab.
All
Instead
right.
of big stretch. Big
Good job, stretch. All right, cool.
Before I did that, could I have cast Holy Weapon? No, that wouldn't have done anything, huh? It just makes it deal more radiant damage, huh?
You can't concentrate on anything else while you're concentrating.
Well, is that
Holy Weapon is a concentration spell.
Spiritual weapon's not concentration.
You can bonus action spiritual weapon him.
I could bonus action Spiritual Weapon, and that is exactly what I'm gonna do.
Roll the hit.
Woo!
Plus 2 D8 radiant damage?
Is it a weapon attack?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Plus 2, 8, baby.
That's 17 plus 7.
Hit. Roll 3d8s.
What?
Roll 3d8s. Woo! Y'all,
That's an 8!
Max damage.
That's a 7!
15.
That's a 7!
22 plus 5.
I love my friends.
Oh wait, no. You don't add your strength modifier.
No, you don't.
So it's just 22.
Well, I
Well
think
done.
I
That was a lot of
add-
damage.
I do add plus 5 actually, because I add my.
You don't add your modifier
spellcasting.
expanded. You do? Oh, right. Okay.
27.
I love my friends so many.
Wow! What the freak? You made me broken.
You just got yourself a divine inspiration. You are a Valkyrie, sir.
Woohoo!
I'm just on the ground
Fun.
watching people fight.
We're flying up, just shoot, 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 shoot. And then there's.
I
you
believe it
dealing
is
with these
now Vampire's turn.
It is?
Yeah,
Yes.
because after you is a vampire.
people. Yeah, I think it's the spawn's turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a vampire. This one. 5, 10,
Also-
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Knife!
Is it when he starts
No.
my turn? Starts his turn?
Actually, go ahead. Hit me.
Okay.
I don't care.
17.
Matches.
Take 8 piercing damage. How is it that that dealt more damage than the greatsword?
I'm just lucky.
He has no more knives to throw. His turn is over.
Hey, my turn. I'm gonna brandish my sword and go for a nice upper slash on him. If I booming blade this one, I'm not allowed to extra attack the next one?
You're a blade singing wizard, right?
Yeah.
Then you can replace one of your attacks on the extra attack with a cantrip,
Okay, so then
such as
first-
booming blade.
So I will attack him first with normal blade.
You can make the first one booming blade. It doesn't matter.
Oh, so I can do both as booming blade?
No, you can only do one as booming blade,
Okay.
but you can. It doesn't matter which one you do.
Okay. First one, I will hit him with booming blade. Just what I did. This one. 17?
You're enjoying this.
I am very much enjoying this.
17 to hit.
On Varash,
I think
miss.
I have an idea. I hope it works. I go up for a slash and second time go again. 19?
19, hit.
Perfect. 9 points of slashing damage. Magical. Then any bonus actions of which I can do at this time, I do not think so. Just like, any time now, the help would be appreciated. I don't want this to drag on. And just, end my turn. Just kind of like egging Varash on.
Alright, well.
My turn. I was just recently damaged, so I walk over here.
Underneath us?
And I missed the escape straight up onto him.
You do that as a reaction, so
Oh,
you don't
dang
even take the
it.
damage.
Dang it.
So don't take damage. Do it, but don't take damage.
From the dagger.
Add 8 to your health and teleport.
Oh, okay. And I grappled onto Varash.
This is extremely risky.
We are risk
Yourself
takers.
athletics check.
Where's my...
I have an idea, but now you've kind of ruined it.
Oh, it's fine.
It's fine. Hurt him.
Can I use acrobatics or athletics?
You must use athletics in order to grapple, and on his athletics check, he got a 28.
Okay, that's not even possible.
Yeah, I don't think that's possible for you to do.
Spellcasters with low strength.
You're falling now.
Oh! I guess I just used...
Can I, as a
feather
reaction,
fall.
try to grab him?
Sure.
I really wish this wasn't a reaction to use here, but... Instincts. I can't catch him.
What did you get?
Natural 5.
Gain advantage from some, like, you feel something strain really, really, really hard.
That's a 3.
And then you just feel exasperation as you waste the huge amount of effort.
Twister!
I just used...
Well, here's the problem, though.
You're falling
Feather
60
falls
feet.
in a reaction.
Yeah.
You used your reaction to get up there.
So I'm just falling.
What was it be? Reaction on his turn to get up there, and then his turn comes
No,
around?
he had to use it in response to the actual
Damage.
damage. So this is before your turn. You'll still have your action and bonus action, but like
I
you're
don't,
about to
think,
fall.
I don't think I could actually reach him from my location, can I?
You have 80 feet of teleportation with Misty Escape. So
No, I thought I had 60.
do you? Because in that case, yeah, you can't quite reach him.
Well, then that defeats the whole purpose.
All right, never mind. None of that happened, boys. Okay.
I'll just stay
Roll it
right
back.
there and blast.
He did get stabbed. He is blasting.
That is... Where is it?
Yeah, it's 60.
Your reaction was not used. You did not
22.
use this step. Hits.
Okay, first one.
Gosh.
That's a 6. Damn it. That's the lowest amount. Second attack. That's another 27.
Oh my gosh.
That's what is it? Plus 5? That's 12 points. So 18 points of damage.
Maths.
Do you still have your bag filled with holy water?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That's what I
Well,
wanted to do.
unfortunately for y'all, it's Varash's turn.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Anti-magic field. Well, actually, first, he's going to fly 60 feet straight up in the air.
Okay.
How far does the anti-magic field go?
You may. So actually, no.
It doesn't go that far. He has to stay within 10 feet of us for it to affect us.
He's grappling you, so you're coming with him.
That's fair.
Bonus action, he's going to attempt to grapple you as well. Athletics or acrobatics.
Let's go athletics.
You can do it.
I'm not gonna
Use the other one. Use the other
24.
You can do it. That's not
I
possible.
have to get a nat 20!
Oh no, you have a plus 5, so you can
Because you're
get a
an
19.
angelic thing.
You could get a 19 and match it. Or not.
Nope.
You are both grappled. He is pulling both of you 60 feet straight up with him.
This is what I want.
You are now 120 feet above the ground, putting him slightly out 100 more than 120 feet away from you,
Yeah.
out of range of counterspell.
Yeah.
Anti-magic field.
I know it's not going to do much, but I will counterspell it.
He will counterspell your counterspell.
Yeah.
So, your magic is not strictly magic. It is soul magic. But the connection to Tyr keeping you in the spell magic, keeping the barrier open,
It's
is.
magic.
So, I want you to roll me a check. A spellcasting check.
Don't mess up.
The DC is 23.
Ah, okay. Well, you can do that.
If you get a 19 or a 20, therefore you will pass.
Wait, sorry. I meant.
Sorry, 24.
Is +9.
No, not your spellcasting modifier. Not your spellcasting attack modifier. Your spellcasting modifier. Your wisdom.
Can I didn't
Theoretically possible, very difficult.
Can I go for the action of counterspelling?
No, my spellcasting modifier is 5.
Oh, that one. That
This is-
Unfortunately,
these are
it's
my
a reaction
same
only and not
monsters.
your turn.
All right, guys.
But I mean, to like
This is
make it
it.
look as if I'm doing all the components for counterspell, to make him counterspell nothing.
Roll a Arcana. You roll a deception check using intelligence.
Yes! I rolled a 19.
You are not dispelled. But if you, anytime you start your turn in his range, you will have to make this check again.
Okay.
17.
17. Unfortunately, he will still he will counterspell your spell when you use the verbal component to actually activate it.
Okay. So I was trying to break him into it, and just like.
It's a clever idea, but he's been hunting clever sorcerers and wizards for a long, long time. A lot longer than you've been alive. Alright. And then, now that you are no longer flying, he's just going to drop you.
Lovely.
We'll get to you falling in a moment. Though, I will say, for just one moment, while you are, once this anti-magic field goes up, you feel like, you feel something that you felt it before. Like when you got advantage for no particular reason suddenly, like you felt a huge amount of effort. Like the same being you felt there suddenly feels a lot closer. And then you fall and hit the ground. Well, then you fall and that connection is no longer there, but you, sir, are still flying next to him. And he is shocked by that and not a huge fan. So he's smacking you with a sword.
The second plan. I was still next to him with my baggage of holding, and the water expels out of the second bag.
That is true.
So a huge water spurt of holy water.
That ruins my plans. I was going to turn him into a mouse and stick him in the bag of holding.
Alright, so, how do we want to handle this? So it's raining holy water. How many uses of holy water was in that?
At least 12.
12 uses of holy water. That's 24.
Can you just cannon fire it at someone? Just
And
Well, he's below
dispelled
him now. He dispelled it, and the bag of holding was within it. So
I
it's
can
dispelled
roll it on
everything.
here if you guys want me to.
So here, this is what I want you to do. I want you to someone to roll me a percentage dice to see how much of it lands on Marash.
go for it, Eli. It's not mine.
74.
Roll the damage, boy! I have 24 d4.
So
right
24
here.
d4, 75% of that is roughly.
You could just times it. 24 times 0.7. 74. 17.76 dice.
All right, we're gonna round up for fun.
18.
18 d6s.
As I'm falling, like, I hope you enjoy the little gift.
Oh, that's a lot. Wait, d6s?
Yeah, not d4.
Oh, I thought it was d4s.
No.
That's 39.
That's concerning.
My plans have backup plans.
18. There you go. Oh my.
That is a lot of
That's
d6s.
a lot of damage.
Just say how much damage.
74.
He's not quite dead.
Oh my gosh.
All right. He needs to get a couple bite attacks in. You're grappled. He's gonna make one. Now 20.
I use my counterspell, remember?
Cancel your bar.
That's
Nope.
the second reaction. I don't have anything to do that.
This isn't good. This isn't good.
I need to use the dice roller. It's normally 4d6s of damage.
So now you need to do 8.
So, yeah, 8d6s.
Roll 8 d6s.
No, I'm rolling it. I got this.
This is scary.
Alright, so I'm rolling the piercing damage first. You take 12 piercing damage.
That's not terrible. That's doable.
He's bloated.
And 24 necrotic damage.
Holy crap!
Do that.
And he gains that much health. which is the only reason that he is still alive right now because he bit you earlier.
And so that means
Because he's a Valkyrie, doesn't he?
I lose 24 for my max HP.
Regain hit points because of the light.
He cannot regain hit points from his regeneration. He can still steal life by biting.
Does he take any damage for touching him for being radiant?
No, because that is not a power that Valkyries have.
Okay.
Valkyries are a specific type of celestial with some interesting things, but
Just
that
a
is not
question.
one of them.
So
It is a good question.
24 permanent, like, to my max.
Decreased. Yeah, and that was his first attack. Second attack.
Oh gosh, I'm dead, guys.
Can you second attack after using Dispel Magic or Anti-Magic?
Hold on a second. If my
You're
max
right,
HP...
he can't. That was his entire turn. You get no more attacks. Oh, concentration check.
Oh gosh, how much damage was that? That was 31 damage total. No.
Yeah, so the DC is
Half of 30.
half of 31, so DC is
Well,
16.
It would have been more than 31, right?
It was 8 plus 24. It was
Yes,
9
you
plus
do-
24, which means that it is 31, so yeah, 16. DC
Is that
16.
is all of that combined damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be 20? Wouldn't it be 33?
9 plus 24 equals, yeah, 33. So the DC is actually 19.
Use this one. This one was 19s.
Can he still?
And
make-
what am I adding to it? My con?
Your wisdom.
Wisdom.
Can you
Oh, yeah,
still-
your con.
Can you still make those attacks? after-
Natural 20!
There we go.
Roll him up! Hit him with a dirty ball!
Can he still make those attacks after casting a spell?
Yes. Only Varash has. His anti magic field is not normal.
The dice angels are blessing me.
I cannot believe how long this Valkyrie blessing has lasted.
It's only supposed to last a minute.
Combat minute is 10 rounds.
Yep.
Maximum. It's supposed to end earlier than that.
Tyr was made it. Tyr
All
said
right.
it's gonna last a minute.
So switching
it's
to
gonna
you,
last
do you
a
have
minute.
anything you'd like to do as you are falling?
Falling.
Did I not have a turn?
Well, this is basically
Okay.
reaction time.
Got it.
Never mind. I want to see what he does first.
Okay.
You know what? We'll have the fall resolve at the very beginning of your next turn. That is when we will do this. Now it is your turn.
Okay. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do.
Stab him.
Stab him! A lot!
But first, you are within the field.
I'm within the field.
The DC will decrease to 23. Actually, 22. It'll decrease by 2 every turn that you successfully manage it. Roll.
It's for concentration.
Except he adds his wisdom to this
I
one.
have my wisdom.
+5. Okay, you could.
Dice angels, you've helped me so far. Please. Nope.
It's a 7.
Alright, cool. You are no longer an angel, but you're
grappled.
still up there.
This is an
Better
issue.
hold on, buddy.
This is an issue.
And your spiritual weapon is gone as well.
Ah, yes, it is. Can I grapple him?
You could if you wanted.
I'm just gonna stab him.
That's a better decision, I think.
Okay, sorry, let me pull up my actions so I know how much to add. Oh, well, yeah, that's a 26 to hit. So it hits. It's just a
you roll
d4,
very good.
sadly. This likes to roll 4s. I like this. That's only 7 damage, but... Yeah. What?
I'm stupid.
No, I
did you
pressed the
do?
wrong button.
No, it's what I'm about to do.
Dude, I just wanted to just grab Rash and you just
How much damage did you deal?
pouring water on him. Just like, hit me!
Since
Oh,
he's
good
immune
day.
to poison
I
damage.
can't, never mind, I can't do that effect.
He looks really, really bad. Like, he's in terrible shape. Alright, turn.
Goes to those guys and then me.
So, Eli, to answer a question that you had earlier a little bit more about his anti-magic field, how can he fly while doing the anti-magic field?
Oh, shoot.
His anti-magic field is not normal. It's a slightly different thing.
Yeah.
Vampires are going to move in towards you guys over here.
Move over there.
During my turn of like falling, is it possible to essentially like reaction something and then once my turn comes Boom, boom.
If you have your reaction, yes.
Okay. Because I counterspelled last time, so once it gets to my turn, I'll have my reaction.
Yes, you can use your reaction for the round on your turn.
Because I have an idea.
2 attacks on the one guy on the ground for each of them. How are you rolling so terribly, stupid spawn? I swear, Brash gets all the good rolls. He's rolled 2 nat 20s this game. They've rolled nothing higher than a 10.
He's upset at clickety
Oh, thanks for giving me a 10. 17 to hit on one of them.
That matches.
1 out of the 4 attacks hits. Oh, wow. Goody joy.
Oh man,
Take 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
We've been
He's
getting
dealing
really
with fodder, and then there's us dealing with a god at this point.
Barely surviving with angelic gifts.
literally divine intervention. And we're barely surviving.
Barely.
Well, he's barely surviving too.
Yeah,
You want to know how much HP he had after you stabbed him?
No. Don't
No,
tell me.
actually, don't
I'm not
tell me.
telling you.
Don't-
Even
don't
if you
tell
wanted
me.
me to, I wasn't
Don't
going to
tell
tell you.
me.
But it would be funny if you did.
Tell me after we kill him.
Okay.
Or die, one of the two.
All right. Eli, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna kind of like falling down, look back up, and be like, Varash, I'm coming back for you. And I see him next to him, and I'm going to vortex warp myself back up there. Right back by Tother.
That is unfortunately within the range of anti-magic field.
It doesn't affect him.
You can do it above it.
You can do it above it.
No, I'm going to do it above him, and essentially keep my fall speed just. Vroom, and right.
How
before-
far did you fall before that?
You didn't decide, but I'm keeping it because vortex warp is about 90 feet range, and so I'm going to make it so I'm about 10, 15 feet above him outside of the anti-magic field.
Okay.
So he'd probably already fallen like 65 feet.
So 65 feet. That means that you've got 66 worth of falling damage accumulated so far, and you're landing right on top of him.
Right before, like, hey buddy, I don't like your magic. And that reaction is going to be Dispel Magic on him.
You
Spell magic is not a reaction.
It's
Yes.
not, but I was holding it as a reaction
Can I use a
for
reaction
this
and
moment.
use Featherfall on him?
You can if you'd like to.
Let me use Feather. You want me to use Feather? I'm gonna activate Featherfall on you.
Thanks, Twister. You're a great buddy.
So you're back up there, and you're just trying to dispel this. Okay. Roll your effect.
Do I increase in spell level?
What are you casting it at?
I'm going to make it fun in 5th level.
All right, he is 5th level dispelling. You may add 3 to this. There was circumstances going on with Gavin with Tyr trying to help him. If you're dispelling the anti-magic field, you will just add the extra 3. Wait, it would be 2 because it's 2 levels higher than 3rd. Okay.
It's not great. It's a 4.
That is not great. So 4, 5,
Anyone want to
6.
give me inspiration?
I
I
can't.
don't have one.
All right. As you're dispelling, like you feel a sudden, push against that barrier.
Vampire sucker, why won't you just die?
You feel an outside push on your mind through some barrier, trying to get to you.
I would love any help currently, so please come inside my mind palace.
You feel enormous frustration, and you hear just the word "trying."
Well, my mind is a very open place. And I'm about to go splat.
How? I feel like I'm giving so many hints. Okay.
I'm trying to get away from Rash now.
All right, you're
I'm
falling
opening
now.
my mind. I give everything up.
I can't say anymore. I used the one word I had. You got to figure it out now.
What were the words again?
Do you not have the note?
I have the note, but it's not the most clear. Where's my note? Here's my note.
Here, read the note out loud for the readers to hear and for the players to hear. See if any of them...
Howdy, players. In the hour of need, dispel what hold you back.
Seriously, dispel.
I know, but the way it's spelled is...
I spell badly. You can guess.
In the hour of need, dispel what holds you back from me.
Do you know?
Maybe.
I even sent a text saying
Hint. I know, that doesn't help when you just say hint.
I'm moving on. If you can't figure out, you deserve to die.
I'm going to die either way.
Well, you're following Featherly.
Featherly, yes.
Alright, you land on the ground, feather fallen.
Yep.
Thank you, Twister.
Let's work together this time.
Make a logic check.
Intelligence?
Oh,
Logic, common sense.
Together. You gotta put it together.
I have said so many times. I literally said I dispel a lot of times.
Yeah, you keep saying it and doing nothing.
2.
Can I roll? Can I give him?
Sure, you
inspiration?
can help him.
What's that, D4?
No, help his advantage.
Here,
You
I'll
rolling
roll.
at his modifier.
I'll
His
roll
rolls are
better.
not trustworthy.
I got 11. What do you got for intellect?
Is it saving throw or just intelligence?
Intelligence.
5.
So that's a 16.
Alright, on the note, dispel is capitalized as if it means something specifically, not just not just dispel something. Saying is not enough. You must back up your words with actions. That's just a basic principle of many things. So,
Well,
something is there's a barrier. You felt a barrier between you and whatever is trying to reach you. There is a barrier between you, keeping you and whatever extraplanar entity that you contacted apart.
I didn't know that from earlier. I didn't learn it from Gavin.
You knew this when you checked out the walls.
These walls?
Yeah, the walls of the entire city.
I don't. Was I there when we checked it out?
Yeah, all three of you were.
I just land on the ground and like. Tother, how'd you break through to get your god?
One word. Dispel.
I already used my action, reaction, bonus action.
Yeah,
and reaction.
it's not happening this turn. But
It's not
like,
happening this turn.
I feel like I gave a lot of hints. It even happened once already.
No!
All right.
Wesley, go.
My turn. Alright. Is he still up in the sky?
Yep.
I'm gonna turn myself invisible.
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm gonna die.
Are you falling too?
Not yet.
He can choose up to 6 creatures with featherfall.
Oh, I can? But he's like 120 in the sky.
He has 120 feet in the sky, so
Yeah.
if that's out of range, then you can't do it.
Yeah. So, I activate invisibility. Where is it? Cast. Second level. And then, I'm rolling. Roll away.
Gosh dang it,
The
Wesley.
D8s are everywhere now.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I see how it did. I see it on the freaking... Anyways, keep going.
All right, you are now invisible. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I ran away.
All right, cool.
He's running?
That brings us to Varash.
Not everyone's moves.
Well.
Sounds like Twister.
Varash is going to, for the first time in this game, gain 20 life. Because he's just been in sunlight this entire time. And then he's going to hold you up, and he's going to take the dash action and fly 120 feet straight down at top speed and slam you into the concrete. I can't think of any more high damage things I can do with it at this point. No saving throw, no prevention, you're just... Yes?
Let me read my feather fall real quick. Cause
He is not falling.
I'm not falling.
He's crashing.
Make both of them fall.
And I'm even at... Sir, he's not just falling. He's being he's falling.
Get it dampened.
He's not just falling. He's falling and being fallen upon.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
So that's
taking
a
the
lot of
damage from
damage.
Varash and that Varash takes and himself.
So I suppress both of them. Because my feather fall lasts for 1 minute.
And they're both within anti-magic field.
So they couldn't be affected by
So
it.
they
darn
couldn't be affected by it anyway.
Can I anger dispel magic on the wall?
You
I
gotta
don't
wait your
like seeing
turn.
my friends dying.
You gotta wait your turn, brother. This is your fault.
I'm sorry.
12d6 damage from you falling, plus taking the damage from... I've already rolled it. Plus 12d6 damage from Varash falling upon you, which he is taking as well, but...
He's dead.
My max HP is only 49.
You take 90 damage,
90.
which means you fall below your maximum HP negative,
Dead.
which means
You
you
said
die
90?
straight out.
90.
Well, no, that's not. Because his is a 94.
He got
He's
reduced.
had it reduced significantly.
No, that's it after it being reduced.
How much is your max health?
My max health is 49 right now.
Right now, that's after being reduced. His max
Yes.
health is actually 80.
No, his max health is not. It has been reduced.
Yeah,
that
down to-
reduction counts for this.
Yeah.
So, what is your current health?
My current health is 22.
So subtract 22 from 90. You are taking you are negative 70, which means that you die straight out.
Mm-hmm.
It's just how it happens.
Mm.
You watch as Varash falls like a black star streaking down, and with an impact so powerful that the stone cracks beneath him. You see Tother's broken form underneath. He stands up, and Tother does not get up. Varash looks back towards you, and you see, and like he breathes deeply, and you see something leave Tother, and it seems to try to go somewhere, but as soon as it leaves the anti-magic bubble, it just freezes, and then he inhales deeply, and that something gets sucked in and consumed, brought into Varash. You, to Crom, knowing a little bit about arcane theory, are pretty sure that Varash just fed upon his soul. That takes his action, but the turn is now over. What was it that you wished to do? The rage something?
I wanted to try to dispel the magic keeping outer plane help.
You may have 5 times advantage.
Dang.
But yeah, seeing that, still very much on his knees, getting back up and seeing Toffer get shoved into the ground and his soul snatched. Crom's just... I don't know if I want to do that or not, but it's very kind of in character. But for the sake of the game, it's kind of just gonna move his way over to the wall and just kind of beat upon it. Just kind of casting Dispel Magic into it, and just, I need you right now. You said no one would die. No one was going to get hurt. And it's gonna try to Dispel Magic.
As you're pounding on the wall, from the other side of the wall, you just feel stillness for a moment. Then you just feel like you're pounding on the wall, you're on the physical wall, pounding on it, trying to cast Dispel Magic on it, and there's just no physical target that you can see in there. But then just as you're doing so, in your mind's eye, you can see a field of shimmering energy. On the other side of it, as you pound on it, your hands rested on it, as you pound on it, after a moment you just feel warmth on the other side of the wall. You look up, and for a moment you're not actually in the courtyard. You look up, and on the other side of the wall there is someone in a woman in a golden dress, holding out, with her hand up against the wall. And you just see tears streaming down her face. The woman just cries there for a moment, looks at you, you can see absolute, without any doubt in your mind, you know that these are genuine tears. genuine sorrow, more deep than than anyone should be capable of feeling. And they're like a word, like mouthed words that you can't hear through the wall. I'm sorry.
Just gonna. You said no one was going to die. That I give everything and they survive. So why is he dead then?
Just mouth whispers through the wall. You hear just the quietest voice, just like a barely audible whisper. There's only so much anyone can do. I act through those that work with me, those that allow me to serve through them. Evil men do evil things, but it is not too late for your friend. I cannot get through this barrier myself. You walked into this city, and it is now time for you to walk out of it, to break out. Let me in, not just by your words, but by your action. Allow me in. And we can save them still. It's not too late. It's never too late.
He's gonna drop his scimitar and just like a Twister's never really seen it before, but just like a few tears streak down his face as his hands start to light up with his familiar magic and is just pouring everything into dispelling the barrier to let her in, to, with more conviction, bring Tother back and to save his friends.
Alright. Roll Dispel Magic. What level of spell slot are you expending?
I'm using... I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last here. Can I do something interesting and combine 2 4th level spells?
Roll an Arcana check.
21.
21. You push against this, and you can, like, the magic does not want to do this. It is not wanting to do this in the slightest.
Just gonna
But
hold to it and just... I am a wizard. I command and bend the arcane law. You will bend to me, even if it means my life going.
you push on it, and then it starts feeding on it. It starts feeding on, like, you feel the spell slot starting to, like, the energy is starting to weave together. It starts consuming other spell slots. And then, as those start running out, it starts consuming your life. Take 13 necrotic damage. And then, with a push, the barrier breaks. You may cast this with an 8th level spell slot. Add 8 to whatever you roll.
Um, 19.
Alright, you push against the barrier. The barrier is too strong. You push on it, and it's failing. Like, you're pushing and pushing and pushing, but the barrier is rebuffing your effort. Then you feel from the other side, like, the same warm touch as the warm hand on the other side waiting. You push through. How much HP do you have?
42 hit points.
42? How much are you willing to sacrifice?
41.
You push all of your life force into this spell, except for just enough to keep you going. It pushes and pushes. Reroll it once.
Same roll.
You push. And that last point of life is sucked out on its own. Then the barrier cracks, and light floods through it. You, I'm going to quickly explain to the players that were not here what happened.
Yeah, there's been a little bit of a
When you were when you were outside, he cast the spell Contact Other Plane. It basically allows him to talk to an extraplanar deity of some site. It could be an angel, it could be an archfiend, it could be an archfey, it could be an actual god. Who knows? He did not specify which being he was looking for. I got to choose. So instead I had him roll which one he would get.
I just needed help.
He landed on the plane of neutral good, and the roll I got was a 20, which meant that he contacted Eloa, the neutral good goddess.
The goddess that we always run into.
No, you run into Lyra. Eloa is a different one. You've actually never run into Eloa except in very passing. Like, you've heard of her because you saw her holy symbol like twice. This is the first time you've actually seen anyone that actually is connected to her. And it's her. Eloa reaches through. And he basically said he would do anything and offer anything he had in order to make sure that you two both made it out of here alive.
Okay.
So, you are a cleric. He has now offered everything in his entire being to Eloa, who accepted the offer due to other good answers.
Yeah.
You now have a maximum HP of 150, and you are now there. Your intelligence stat is now 30.
Oh, what?
And you have the ability to... You now have access to the cleric spell list. And a singular 9th level spell slot.
Am I at how many hit points?
150.
150 out of 150?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, and your creature type has changed to celestial.
This is nice.
2 transformations, huh?
This one's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
The other one was a minor. This one is a lot bigger now.
And this transformation is permanent.
This is nice. This is not the change I was expecting for Crom. Yeah, he comes back and just checking out his body and just looks over at Farash. And is Tother still down?
Tother is still down. Like, nothing, there's been literally 0 time passed since when you last did that, yeah.
Fit of rage. He's gonna just... Do I have a flight speed?
You do not.
Okay. I'm just gonna run and just kind of... No, I can't do that. I won't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to say one more thing.
Mm.
You have twinned concentration available, and 2 actions each turn. You cannot take the same action twice.
So I can't take 2 spell actions?
You cannot take cast a spell and attack, or attack. You cannot take cast a spell twice, and you can't take attack twice. You must use 2 different actions as part of your 2 actions.
Okay. Access to the spell list.
I don't upload an assignment.
Same. I've uploaded multiple assignments tonight.
I'm just gonna stand, take my scimitar back in hand, and what do I have in spell slots? Are they still gone?
Oh, yeah. You have your 9th level spell slot, and we'll say you can have 1 of each one.
1 of each one? Okay.
That's it. You're still drained.
Drained and night.
And you can feel like this HP thing, like
Isn't.
it's going, like, it could be burned out very quickly right now.
They're gonna go up and bonus action. I don't know how useful it is, but it'll help with some things. Yeah.
Does anti-magic shield still up?
Yes.
So I will action dispel magic on him.
All right. Roll to dispel.
Me. 4.
1d4 plus,
Plus my intelligence.
yes,
Plus 10, so 14.
14. Alright, you do not dispel it.
Just as I walk up, trying to dispel magic and see that it doesn't work, just gonna take a gander and slash with my scimitar against him. Natural 20. Why didn't that happen before?
Alright
That
then.
would be crazy.
That would have been great for the first one. 11 points of slashing damage.
11 points of slashing damage. Alright, cool. 11 damage has been dealt.
And then I will end my turn, I guess.
Is he on the ground yet or still?
They're all on the ground. Everyone is on the ground now.
Okay. I want to try something. I'll take that bag of sand again.
Wow, I can't believe the bag of sand is relevant.
And I only have access to a 9th level spell slot, correct?
Yeah, no, 7th, 8th.
I'm gonna take that bag of sand. I'm invisible, or now that I'm not invisible anymore.
You
right
are
behind
invisible.
him. But I walked into his end. Behind him.
Oh, well, he doesn't know you're there.
Exactly. I'm gonna slap it right into his eyeballs.
Alright. You know what? I'm not even gonna have you roll. Just tell me what you want to happen with this.
I'm gonna literally ingrain those sand like this. I'm gonna take 2 things of sand and just grab it into his eye, right into his eyes, and I'm just gonna slam it in there and kind of rub it around.
You can put dirt in his eye?
Alright, he is blinded and takes 4, because I rolled a very high d4, rough damage. I don't even know what kind
Abrasion.
of abrasive damage.
Abrasive damage. All right.
Teleportation magic.
I think that's my action, and that gets rid of my invisibility, right?
Yes, that gets rid of your invisibility.
I'm gonna just stand right there
Alright, you stand right
because I
there.
can't move.
And that is your turn. So it is now to Varash himself.
Yes.
He is now blinded.
My dirt in his
You know what? I'm actually have to roll a concentration check for that too.
So I
No,
can, can I cast any 9th level spell from the cleric?
Come on, give it to me. Dice guys are on my side tonight.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah! Oh my gosh!
I can't believe
You
you
and your
just took
godly
that
powers, you know what I got? A bag of sand! That's all I need, baby!
I can't believe you took that moment after everything. It's just, I got sand.
Just like Varash is just like looking at you, like, and for the first time, like looking up at this person, like now embraced by divine magic and divine power, and like soul permanently transformed, and he's just like looks on, and then suddenly feels pain as 2 handfuls of rough abrasive sand are shoved into his eyes and rubbed around. It's so surprising, and out of left field, he immediately loses concentration and just like stumbles around, like clawing at his face, like shoves it down. Like he will take his entire turn de-blinding yourself. Eli, you may go.
That last 2 rounds, by the way.
Y'all did.
What is the concentration for? What do you...
Anti-magic field.
It's down now.
Down.
It's gone?
It's down. He can't. He concentration broke it.
Alright.
Oh, I so really want to, but he can do it again, I'm sure.
Does he? Can he?
Once per day, brother. Think about that. There's other options.
I can only do 1 spell.
He plays dirty. I play dirty. Except for Tother.
I'm just gonna look at him. It's like, you feared me once before. You'll fear me again. Domain expansion.
All right. And now you reveal the last thing that Eloa gave you as you were transformed.
Extra
Gojo?
set damage.
I'm Gojo now?
Your domain expansion may be used sacrificing a 9th level spell slot.
Oh my.
If you do so, you may cast any spell that you know and have prepared at will.
I'm Gojo-san. Domain expansion.
And the domain cannot be broken for or by any method.
Interesting. That's a little bit awesome.
It's a little bit of
broken.
Oh, and last thing, I just actually finished.
I'm gonna
reading
die
those.
doing it.
love
10 feet. The radius is now 10 feet per level of spell.
Well, so it's not 90-foot radius sphere.
So you have
You have half of the city in this domain.
Domain expansion.
You may make it smaller if you wish, but you don't have to.
Wait,
I'm
hold on.
eradicating the vampires.
Hold on. You said it was 10 feet per spell level?
900 feet. Wait, no. No, it's just 90 feet.
It'd be 90 feet.
You mean 100 feet?
I'm sorry. Yes, I did mean 100 feet.
Yeah.
I had a typo.
Oh.
I when in my brain it was 100, but I have a typo on my notes here.
Oh, wow. Holy guacamole.
Shining Haven. The whole city's just enveloped in shining, radiant sunlight. Above all, I am the honored one.
All right. That is your first action.
Yeah. First action.
It's all good.
And then I can cast any spell for free.
Yep. As long as you have it prepared.
He's witty. I walk up behind.
If I cast using this, am I? Oh, I have dual concentration, right? You said the second one I will do. That
You
I
can't
have
cast a spell
prepared.
that with your second action. You already cast a spell.
Next turn, baby. I'll just go ahead and slash.
Slash. All right. Slash.
Dash and dash.
Slash and dash. Yeah, because I'll just kind of go in and go for a nice slash. Just 2.
To hit.
Yep.
All right. That'll miss.
I gotta double check what am I doing this again. But I don't think it allows me to add my.
Yeah, so that doesn't do anything. But I'll just use its bonus action to hit him with blinding ray. Boom.
Okay.
Just make a con saving throw, which he has disadvantage against.
I have too many spells that are necrotic damage.
He is going to get a 17.
That will fail.
Yeah, especially since your spell save just went up a lot.
That's right, it's at a 23 save now. What the heck?
That's impressive.
So he'll take 6d6 radiant damage.
20 points of radiant damage.
That's a lot of radiant damage.
That's a lot of
And
damage.
after I try to slash him and miss, the dome just lights up and everything around him just bombard's him.
All right. Cool. Turn.
That is my turn.
Whose turn is it now? Oh, wow. Are the other 2 vampires dead?
Yeah, they got incinerated.
Sorry. How does a Varash look?
After eating the soul, perfectly fine. After eating struck, not so fine. But still decently fine.
I want to blast him with Eldritch Blast times 2 and use my meta magic to quicken a spell to change the casting time to 1 bonus action. So I'm gonna blast him 3 times.
4 times.
4 times. First one, go. 20. That's a 10 plus 9. 19.
He is currently blinded.
Advantage. Okay, that's a 19.
Still hit.
All right, that's a D10.
Just roll all of the attacks at once and then.
Okay,
all the
second
damage
attack.
at once.
16. That's second. That's cocked. Okay, 16. Second one hits. That's a 3. Come on. That's an 18. That one hits. 17. So that one's a guarantee. But let's get that 20. 20, baby. Make that 5. There you go. So 5 D10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brush. When I was walking with you that day, we could have been great business partners. But I don't deal with bad business. And I don't let killing my friends slide. 9, 20. Boom. Boom. Boom.
Holy crap,
20.
that was a good roll.
37, 40, plus 5 on all those. 5 times 5. 65 points of damage.
I think that's the most damage you've taken in a single turn
Wait,
so far.
65? How the...
Because you add 5 to all of those hits.
Oh my goodness.
So it's 40 plus
So
25.
this is-
And he
30
went
alone
from
right here.
looking fine to being far beyond bloodied in a single one. Actually, system shock. Roll a d10 for what some sort of negative effect that will afflict him.
6. Oh, it's not that bad.
Roll a d4.
3.
He lost his right leg. Alright. Turn. It's now his turn. He just got his leg blasted off and blinded, and he's not doing so great, but he's blind still. He's going to cast Circle of Death.
Domain counter spell.
Roll to do it.
Why is it giving me bad rolls?
3.
Plus.
Plus my... Is it my modifier?
Yes.
10. So 13.
Fail.
I counterspell.
Alright.
Plus, where's counterspell? What do I use for that?
Charisma.
Should be.
My math
15.
really hurt.
15. Fail.
Dang it.
By 1.
By 1! Gosh, freaking dang it.
You will both take 34 necrotic damage. As a 100-foot radius circle just like starts consuming life energy.
Doesn't he take that damage as well, half?
Because of his dark blessing from Asmodeus, no.
Is that just for all circles of death or just his?
All necrotic damage.
On the card.
He's essentially immune to it.
Okay.
Vampires are actually immune to it. Just naturally. But
Yes, yes.
he has fun things.
Extra fun things.
Alright, cool. That is his turn.
Okay, well with this circle of death up,
It's a one-time sprint thing. It's not a concentration. It's just a burst.
I'm going to... I'm trying to find a way to bring you back, but I can't find any way to get his soul.
We just have to kill him first. Before he digests his soul.
Because if I tried
Maybe.
casting Power Would Heal, that wouldn't bring him back.
Nope. You have to have
I have to have his soul back.
Revivify.
So we have to...
Do even Revivify requires the soul?
So we just gotta kill him?
Just keep going and figure it out.
I will use my domain to cast Tasha's Otherworldly Guise, which is a bonus action, so I get my flight, my AC, and all that stuff goes up. And then I'll go ahead and slash, because this gives me extra attack, so...
Alright, slashy slash.
And this allows me to use my spellcasting modifier for the attack this time.
1?
2. For the
It's a
grand
different
total...
dice.
I did switch it up.
Eli,
17.
I grant you the dice that screwed me over when I played Gabriel.
17 for the first one.
That will match.
Perfect.
Oh wow, that's... Oh, you rolled a 2! What the freak?
You rolled a 2 and hit? I'm concerned. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. First one, oh, that's max damage on it. 6 plus, I get to
10.
add, yeah, plus 10.
16 points of damage. Second attack.
And it is radiant. Because of the domain, changes my attacks to radiant.
Yep.
Okay, keep going.
Alright.
And then extra attack for the next slash, I'm just hacking and slashing.
I just realized I was wrong. His AC is actually 18, but we're counting it anyway. Keep
Okay.
going.
That will be a 21.
21 to hit.
Another 6 for, so another 16.
Oh, another 6. I heard 6 and I was like, oh, 6. Okay. Nope, 16. Alright.
So just that was bonus action for the spell, action for the attack, and extra attack. So I still have another action.
What are you talking? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have another action.
Go, go, go.
Does that mean I can action a spell since I bonus actioned a spell?
Yeah, you didn't use your action for it.
In the past 48 hours, I have had an hour and 20 minutes of sleep.
Gavin! I'm just going to...
He's just happy to be here right now.
I am.
This is awesome. The guy's like, this is the best finale I could have hoped for.
What great cleric spell.
Love this. This is, I think...
I'm going to... I'm coming with it.
Session.
I'm essentially gonna,
Best
after
two
slashing
guys
him
ever.
those 2 times, I don't care that, oh, no, yeah, that's perfect. You're gonna see like the center of my palm just start to light up. And I'm gonna put it straight on his face.
Are you about to cast Sunbeam?
No, better.
Oh,
because
no.
you said any spell that I had prepared or no,
Yeah.
I can cast for free in my domain.
Well, if you have it prepared, yeah.
You said I have access to the cleric spell list,
Yes.
which they are all.
You know all of them, but you have to prepare them. You know what? You can prepare a number equal to your wisdom modifier right now. So go ahead and cast the spell you want to.
That's like
Cast your
one
spell.
spell. Sunburst.
I'm fairly certain this is going to kill him.
That's the idea.
But for the sake of the awesomeness, I'm just gonna make him auto fail this because it's right. He's right in the center of it. Let's explode some crap.
Yeah, so he's just. This is for Tother. He takes 12d6 radiant damage.
Would you like me to roll them for you?
12d6.
This is pretty epic.
43 radiant damage.
Please describe Varash's death.
It's just he puts his hand on his face, and Varash kind of like just squirming trying to get out as the light slowly starts to build up, and the whole domain shines brighter as the hand does as well. And there's no like before I say he's like slashing with rage, but at this moment, knowing this is going to kill him, it's just sorrow as tears stream down his face as the light completely obliterates him from where he stands. Just, his body's disintegrated, and yeah, it's just there lies smoking a thing of ash, and then I see his little form try to go back to his place. Like, you're stuck in my domain.
All right. You watch as you look up, you're after the sunburst, like you're all surrounded by the glowing light still, and as you look down over it all, like all those vampires in the area, all of them captured the city. Just like you see the ashes drifting away, and then you see inside of it, like you do see like the mist rise up, and as it attempts to escape the domain, it cannot. And so it simply disperses. And every true vampire and vampire spawn that was in this city is now dead. Alethra?
She also was captured inside the domain, because this wasn't too far from the city.
As after a moment your domain drops, you come down and you realize something. The barrier on the city is completely demolished. It appears that your domain, like summoning a domain that large, utterly was utterly destroyed it when it overlapped, and it is now gone. You see as you're just you're looking around, and the sun is just barely peeking over the horizon, going over as everything comes over. As like the battle has gone on, time clearly has not passed as you were perceiving it for some time, but the sun is now rising over this now vampire-free city. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go back towards the body of Tother and just kind of silently mourn.
Is there anything Chrome we could do?
As you look over, his body is no longer there. It was within the range of Sunburst and was cremated the same.
Sunburst cremated his body.
Chrome, where's Tother? Is he free?
Just gonna look up. You said they'd be fine. I'm in your service, will bring him back.
As you say this, you see a slight golden shimmer in the air. A very translucent, barely visible figure of Aloa is going to drift down in front of you. She she'll hold out her hand, like she's going to raise up a hand, and like to the side, you see an enormous mountain range, like taller than you've ever seen before. Like you've seen the iron, like you've heard about stories of the Iron Heights. These are bigger, but they're not frozen. They're covered in beautiful green growth, wildlife, and some of the most amazing, gorgeous buildings that you've ever seen. Battlements, battlements, mansions, and small, beautiful cottages as well. Every single thing in nice, orderly neighborhoods, isolated groves. And you see Tother lying there asleep.
I put my hand on your shoulder.
It's just an image. Alola looks down at you and says, "This is Asgard, the realm of the god Tyr. For his valor and bravery, he has earned eternal freedom to wander these realms as he desires." She reaches out a hand and places it on your shoulder. You regain your 9th level spell slot and the spell True Resurrection. I leave the choice to you. And she's going to vanish.
Did I see that?
Yes.
Seems that Tother's finally free.
Can I still see him out there? Or is that image gone?
The image is gone, but you'll never forget it.
Yeah.
He's still asleep. He has not woken up in Asgard yet.
Gonna put on another new battery.
I think that was the third one.
I know. Just try. Please. Just holding his hand out towards where he last saw it. Nothing.
Keep going.
Just holds out his hand where he last saw Tother and just... He went too soon. And you're just gonna have flashes of Tother kind of in Asgard. And he didn't get to finish his life, but he died a warrior's death.
Chrome, I think we need a cleanup, or at least let someone know that the city is now safe.
Yes, we'll clean up, but I have the chance to bring him back.
Chrome? Is that what he really wants, you think?
He wanted to survive.
He doesn't need to survive anymore. Because he's living. It's up to you. I'm gonna go find some authority to talk to. I walk off.
It's just gonna keep on pondering, thinking, seeing Tother like running. Just gonna see like memories of Tother with them around, as short as they've been, and then just visioning him in Asgard. And can I contact Other Plane to ask if Tother wants to be brought back?
You may try.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to talk to Tother and ask if he wants to come back.
Tother, you now officially count as a Celestial, so he can contact you like this. You wake up in Asgard.
Just gonna, Tother, if you're there, I have the chance to bring you back, but I'm not sure if it's what you really want. Do you want to come back and live?
You're not going to hear Tother speak. All you're going to see is flashes, images. You're going to see a very young Harangon, probably as a younger child, running away from what appears to be a burning village. You're going to see a slightly older version of that child, covered in mud and dirt and grime in the city streets. You don't know where it is. You're also going to see Tother, fully grown now, as he was, traveling from city to city with what little he had. And then the tone is going to shift. You're going to see beautiful, just mountainsides. And on that mountainside, you're going to see Tother. And you're going to see him adventuring and living the life that he wanted to live. You're going to see him still struggling. But you'll also notice that his countenance has changed. It's different than the toil and struggle that was his mortal life. And it has changed into this wonderful, eternal adventure. You're just going to, the last thing you're going to see is Tother on this mountainside, hiking, and he's just going to look up, and he's going to turn his head and look directly, what appears to be directly at you, and then just smile. And all the images are going to go away.
Grom's gonna just thank you, and it's gonna end the contact, and leave Tother to actually live a happy life, and maybe try bringing back someone else. He's gonna see if he can try to bring back the Count's wife instead.
Alright, are you casting True Resurrection for her?
I am.
Alright. You reach out searching for her soul and find it in the astral plane somewhere between, not yet decided which direction to go. You reach out with your spell, with the invitation, and hesitantly you feel the soul like reaching out, and you grab it and pull it back. On the ground in front of you, light coalesces and forms into a red-haired young woman in her early 20s, covered in a golden blanket. It looks like Alethra, but slightly different. Like, she's not terribly pale any longer. She doesn't look sickly anymore. She looks up at it, she looks around, she's like, where am I? What's happening?
You're on your way to find your husband. He's waiting for you right now.
She looks up, like, squints at you. It's like, Crom? And then, like, the sunrise peeks over the building. It peeks over the horizon all the way, and like suddenly blinding light washes over the city. She looks up at the sunrise, is like panics for just a second.
It's okay. That's not something you have to worry about anymore.
Alethra looks at the sun in pure wonder. And as the warmth soaks into her bones and soaks into her, like, she sighs in relief. And you suddenly get a feeling a quiet voice in the back of your mind. My last answer. That depends on whether you will see them ever again. That depends on your choices and theirs. Tother's choices brought him into the realms of the eternal realms of the heavens. Make your choices. Walk your path, and see if you can arrive there as well. Let Twister do the same. I have a quest for you, Crow. A quest of utmost importance. Can I count on you?
Yes, my lady.
And this is where we will end this arc of the Rose Empire. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this just as much as I did.
One last send off. You still have something.
I do.
Yes.
What is it?
The book I snuck into you.
Do I feel it on you now?
I mean, if you're walking back, you might search yourself, but you do have a book with a letter written in it.
Epilogue. Twister finds himself alone with Crom suddenly disappeared. No signs of where he was. Tother is gone.